I picked out 5 of the best Christmas trees that I could find on Amazon, and inside this video, we're going to be answering the question, what is the best Christmas tree? We have Christmas trees like this pencil one behind me, this frosted one with all kinds of light settings, this 5-foot Christmas tree, this even smaller 4-foot Christmas tree, and I'm even going to be reviewing this tiny little mini Christmas tree. I personally purchased all of these Christmas trees, so none of this content is going to be sponsored. And because I picked out such a wide range of Christmas trees, just know that most of these Christmas trees that you see behind you can be purchased in any size. And if you want to check out these Christmas trees, the links will be down below inside the description. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First on our list of Christmas trees is one of my personal favorites, and it is a slightly frosted pencil Christmas tree with pine cones and lights already strung. First things first, let's go ahead and talk about the setup for this Christmas tree. Setup for this Christmas tree was extremely simple. All I had to do was take out all the pieces from the box. There was A, B, and C, and those were the different parts of the tree, as well as the stand. I simply just set each of the pieces on top of each other, starting with C at the bottom, going all the way up to A, and then I connected all the different light strands. Fluffing out the tree was the hardest part, but it really didn't take me that long. I took individual strands and I just pulled on them, stretched them out until this was the finished product. Not only do I feel like this tree looks extremely realistic with the pine cones dripped with snow and the frosted tips of this tree, but it was also very simple to put together, and when all lit up, I think it looks amazing. The lights included on the tree are a little bit off-white and they really look great contrasted with the frosted tips of the tree. It hardly takes up any space. If you don't have a lot of space in your home, this is definitely a good tree to check out. Currently, it is in my office, and you'll notice that it barely takes up any space in my office. So I definitely would recommend it, and I think it's worth it. Next on our list is going to be this smaller 4-foot Christmas tree that's extremely easy to set up and store away. The reason I like this smaller Christmas tree is just because of how sturdy it is and how easy it is to set up. We do get these hinges here that are really strong at the middle of the tree. Some of them are on moving hinges like the bottom ones here, and they're really strong. I'm pushing down pretty hard on these and it's not going to break whatsoever. Another reason why it's so easy to set this up is the only ones that you really have to pull down and fluff are going to be on the top. This tree comes in only 2 pieces and a base, and to set it up you take the larger piece, put it in the base, and you take the smaller piece, put it on top, and then you start to fluff out the top of the smaller piece. All of these pieces here are really easy to fluff out as well. All you have to do is just push them out from the hinge and you have a realistic looking Christmas tree when you're done pushing them out. Ease of setup and tear down are really important to me when picking out a Christmas tree, and this one fits the bill. I also think that all the different branches and the needles look very realistic, close to a real Christmas tree, and it also has some character in that this is really bushy up here at the top, and then you can make this as bushy or spread out as you like depending on how many of these you fluff out. You can get this Christmas tree in all different kinds of sizes. This one right here is only 4 feet tall, so it's perfect if you live in a smaller apartment or house, or if you want this in an office like I'm in right now. As far as the base goes, we have a hinging base right here, and it's actually really thick and easy to install the tree into this base, and this thing is sturdy. It's definitely not going anywhere. The branches are extremely sturdy. They're gonna hold lights and bulbs, no problem, and even though this doesn't come with integrated Christmas lights, it's really simple to add some lights on here, and I think that the ease of setup and tear down are a huge plus for this Christmas tree. I think that this Christmas tree is worth it, and I would recommend it for anybody looking for a smaller Christmas tree for a bedroom, office, or if you just need to save space. The third Christmas tree on our list is going to be the smallest of all the Christmas trees, and it's this miniature white Christmas tree that comes with lights, bulbs, and tiny present decorations. If you're looking for a cute little miniature tree, then this is definitely my pick. The branches are nice and strong, so you can easily hang a bunch of different ornaments on this tiny tree, and it's also small enough that you could easily fit it on a countertop or a table, and I love that it comes with lights and these tiny little packages underneath. You also get these silver and blue bulbs that you can put on this tree. The base is nice and strong. It's a 3-pronged base, so we have 3 different pieces that slide into the base and make a stand. And overall, I just think that this tree looks great. It's a perfect small tree for any countertop, desk, table, or accessory decoration. And the cool thing is you can get this tree in all kinds of different colors, and when the lights are off, it looks really cool and festive. I'm super happy with this tree. I think it's a great little miniature tree. It's worth it, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who's looking for a small tree to put on a desk, table, or just use as an accessory. Next on our list is going to be a 5-foot Christmas tree that has nice hinges to support lights and decorations. The reason that I really love this tree is just the simplicity of setting it up. It is extremely easy because each one of these larger branches down here are on a hinge, and you'll be able to see that hinge right back here. And that just makes it so much easier to expand all these different branches, because instead of having to expand the branches from the stem of the tree, all we have to do is just take these branches and push them out at each end of the hinge. So setting up this tree is a whole lot easier than traditional Christmas trees. I love how easy and smooth these hinges are, and when you push them up, they actually lock into place so that the branches don't fall back down, which makes it a lot easier to store this tree in the months that you're not going to be using it. And in my opinion, it has a very realistic feel and look, especially at the tips and ends of these branches. At the top, it actually felt like a real Christmas tree just because it was pokey on these needles here, and I love that realistic feel and look. And each one of them is lettered with A, B, and C. So C is the bottom, B is the middle, and A is the top, and it was really easy to put them together on the base. After I put them together, all I had to do was stretch out the top branches of the tree just because they weren't on hinges. And after that, I was basically done setting it up, except for having to extend these inner branches on all of the hinges. The base itself is pretty sturdy. We do have these little screw-in locks here that's going to lock the tree into the base, but this thing's not going anywhere. It's extremely sturdy, and that's another thing that I love about this tree. Overall, if you're someone who's looking for a Christmas tree that's really fast and easy to set up and tear down, that also has a very realistic look, then I definitely recommend this tree. Even though it doesn't come with Christmas lights, it's still a great artificial Christmas tree, and it was the easiest tree that I've put together so far. The final tree on our list is a completely frosted 6.5-foot Christmas tree with a light box controller and different light variations. First off, putting this tree together was super simple. There were 3 different pieces to the tree as well as the tree stand, and all I had to do was take the largest piece, stick it into the stand, and then put the other 2 pieces on top. And then once I did that, I went ahead and went around the tree, fluffing it out, moving all the different branches, making sure it looked great. And this was the finished result. Now, if you're someone who likes fake snow and frosted tips on your tree, then you're definitely gonna like this one because it has a ton of frost on it, a lot of fake snow, which really does add to that Christmas whiteout look. It also has tons of different colors within the bulbs of the tree and remote control that you can change the different modes. First mode that we have is a rotating mode through all the different colors. You'll notice that we have some purples, some greens, and a lot of white, and it will motion through all the different colors and modes of the tree. We also have a flashing white mode, an all white mode, a multicolor mode, and a flashing multicolor mode. There are some other various modes, but my favorite mode has to be the one that changes through all the different colors. As far as build quality goes, this tree is made extremely well. The stand is sturdy. This tree is not going to go anywhere when I pull on it. So if you have pets, you don't have to worry about them knocking this tree over. Everything looks spectacular with this tree. If I had anything negative to say about this tree, it's just that some of the snow stuff fell when I was setting it up. But other than that, this tree is really well made, and I love the different variations of lights. I think it's a great frosted Christmas tree that has some really cool light options, and overall, I think they did a great job of putting this tree together. The quality is there, and it looks like a realistic tree. So in conclusion, I think that this tree is worth it, and I definitely would recommend this tree. Overall, you can't go wrong with any of these Christmas trees. They're all great in their own way. However, if you want to go with my personal favorite, then I recommend this pencil Christmas tree with pine cones by Best Choice Products. I love the shape, style, and size of this Christmas tree, and it works out great for a living room, but it also has a really cool feel and vibe to it because it has those integrated white lights and pine cones on the branches. However, if you're someone who wants the brightest and best Christmas tree, then I recommend going for the frosted Christmas tree. It has multiple different light settings, and at 6'5" and fluffy, it is ginormous. But if you're someone who's just looking for a small desk or table tabletop Christmas tree, I recommend checking out this white Christmas tree with the lights and the presents. I was really impressed with its quality. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're into Amazon finds, product reviews, and comparisons, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'm David, and I will see you guys inside my next video.